Welcome everybody to the Poke Battle Network. I am SIlphs, and today I am taking a dive in Studio B looking at the Hoenn Cup. This cup is going to be a Sylph meta that we will be allowed to be ranking starting today, Friday, February 17th, lasting to the end of the month. So we'll be able to do OGL ranked, Niantic Cup ranked, and now Hoenn Cup ranked. Hoenn Cup will also be part of GBL, so you'll be able to do some Hoenn lines, but we know Blind 3 and Show 6 are two different playstyles and can bring out two different forms of battling. And then this also does a great format of showing off the Hoenn event tour that's happening in Vegas this weekend, and then next week the entire Hoenn tour. So be sure to get your Hoenn Pokemon because, oh my goodness, when we dive into this PV Poke rankings, we've seen every one of these Pokemon. Like, if you have not battled with the top 6 already, have you played any battling? Like, every one of these Pokemon are just lit and amazing Pokemon, top tier. We've seen them numerous amounts of times. So the Show 6 is going to be really interesting because then people can go a little down and deep dive more now that you don't have things like G-Fisk out there or Charizard. You know, Gardevoir looks really good. But if you're going around and looking at stuff too, you know, you've got Altaria at number 7, Defense Deoxys, we got Swamperts, Registeels, Hariyamas, Gardevoirs, Walreins. Like, we have literally seen it all. Metachamps, the counter user Metacham, Pelipper. Like, this is literally every top tier battler that we've had in GBL in the last 13 seasons. So I'm battling Necrotic Fate. We are doing the Show 6 form because that is what Sylph is going to be. And again, completely different. I feel the Show 6 is going to bring more meta Pokemon and maybe 1 or 2 Spice, where GBL will have 3 to 4 Spice picks that people can figure out. So let's watch these battles real quickly, as I'm going to tell you my line of 6. And yes, very meta line. I got the Registeel, I got the Altaria, we've got the Swampert Shadow, the Defense Deoxys, the Walrein Shadow, and the Gardevoir. Yes, I don't want to see Altaria. It's going to be huge, but there's Registeels out there. There is Gardevoirs now for those Sableyes and those Metachamps, so I'm really happy to have Gardevoir in here. And look at that. XL Dusclops comes out, and it's gonna take all of the Walrein energy. I just built it up. I had a good lead there, so the Walrein's just gonna spam off. Again, we've seen these Pokemon. So this cup is really Pokemon that we've seen before. We know how to play them. You know how to play around them. So if you feel comfortable with these Pokemon, this might be the cup that you want to put all of your ranking into. All of your ranked tournaments, your wave of 40, right? If you've only done like 6 rounds and you still have like 34 rounds, maybe this is your cup, because literally this is like GBL battling at its like peak, right? Besides G-Fisk and Noctowl, you got like basically any type of battling out there. Looking down the line, we do have Whiscash sitting at 12, Mawile, Hariyama, Gardevoir, Dusclops. These Pokemon you haven't seen before, or you might have seen them. We just saw Mawile show really good dominance in the last tournament with Zitburger. So it was wonderful to see Mawile, but it's almost there, right? These are the Pokemon that are almost there. Hariyama maybe there. Dusclops so close to being there. Gardevoir Shadow, like, ugh. There are just Pokemon in the later generations all around that just put them in a check. So now they're able to play. You get other things there like, come on, what do we get? You get Tropiuses, Regice, Zangoose, Sceptile, Grovel, Rainy Castform. We've seen Rainy Castform numerous amounts of times, the thing that puts the hard wall onto the Registeel. So yes, this meta could really be fun. I feel it could be RPS. I feel we could really fall into some same old patterns. It could get real stale and boring. Or if this is what you like, bring it. I had a Flygon earlier, loved playing with that, the Mudshot or the Dragon Tail. It says Dragon Tail, but it takes the Swamperts, it takes the Steelix, the Registeels. So like, yeah, Flygon could play well, and it's got Dragon Tail and Dragon Claw pressure down onto that Altaria. The Show 6 format is always fun to play with because then you can build your own lines and you're just trying to get all that coverage. A Thunderbolt doesn't really do much, as you see DD versus DD there. My DD rocking the Rock Slide, and I get the shield. And the Maiden, oh, it's the Minun. Gonna throw that last Rock Slide and DD again. A thick defense Deoxys. This has really been a DD month. DD, Alt, Walrein really shining this month in Silph. Whether it's the Nayad Cup or now in the Hoenn Cup here, those 3 Pokemon are really good. So if you've got a good feel with DD and Altaria after the Nayad Cup, then bring them into the Hoenn Cup, right? Why stop that good feeling? If you're feeling them Pokemon, feel them up. Anyways, we are in match 3 against Necrotic Fate. We are battling him. We are going to be following him in Journey Through Flash this weekend. So he's going to be doing the Nayad Cup for the $400 prize pool. Maybe he wins it, maybe he doesn't, but we're getting a good idea that he likes bringing in spice. This is a Claydol, and there goes the Claydol, but not before it gets its move off. Now, Claydol's had a lot of work. Shadow Ball, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Confusion, Mud Slaps. Like, there's so much Claydol can play with that I don't know all of it of, but yeah, like absolutely a beast of a Pokemon. Here comes that Swampert Sludge Wave, and oh my goodness, Swampert Sludge Wave can't be stopped. Shadow Swampert looking great, doing me justice. Oh my goodness. Now I just got tank on tank and I can charm away. And this is why you have Shadow Gardevoir for that lovely charm. Taking it down, one of the hardest hitting charmers in the game, but cannot take a hit. So now it's Dusclops onto my Altaria. I know it's got Ice Punch. Dusclops, XL Pokemon, thick, gets Ice Punch, can outlast the Altaria if it's in a good matchup. Unfortunately there, it wasn't in a good matchup. But it's got the Ice Punch, plenty of moves to play with, and Poltergeist too to nuke any ghosts that come out or any fighter. So there's a lot of play with Pokemon down below that we've been trying to unlock for so long, but there's so many Pokemon in so many generations that they haven't been able to play. But now is the time to play. Walrein, Celio, you could do a double tag team Walrus tank meta. Like, have some fun with this. I hope you have fun out there. I'm gonna have fun. Be sure to check out all the Silph stuff out there. There's a meta guide done by PvP Steve and all of that. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the live action here at Battle Network, or hit like on the videos so that I know what you like and I can keep providing that for you for future content. Be sure to check out our friends over at Pallet Town PvP, Beginner to Winner podcast, Roundtable Chat Top podcast, and As the Pokeball Turns podcast, following up with Flash for Everyone tournaments, as those community leaders are amazing for the battling as well. We've got a lot coming up in the future, and if you subscribe now, you can stay up to date and follow immediately all the fun that is coming our way. Good luck out there, and like always, enjoy your battle.